Here in the CSRA, we also saw storms, but not as bad as other places. This is video out of Warrenton, where a funnel cloud formed yesterday afternoon. Just a scary sight to see. New this morning, a 13-year-old girl has been sent to the hospital after being shot in the neck in Louisville. Jefferson County deputies say she was found unresponsive around 6:30 last night on Academy Drive. She was then taken to the hospital where she's in critical condition. 6 people sent to the hospital after 2 different cars hit them on Olive Road Wednesday night. 2 of the victims are in critical condition. It started when a car hit into a man riding his bike. Then people went to help him, and that's when another car hit into them. Now people are calling for more safety. Our Maria Sellers is live in the newsroom. And Maria, what concerns do people have about cars in that area?
Well, people who live, work, and travel on Olive Road say it's dangerous due to how fast people speed down that road daily, and that they hear people going way over the 35 miles an hour speed limit. After the crash on Olive Road that injured 6 and left 1 in critical condition, people we spoke to who work and live nearby say it's scary but not surprising due to how fast people drive on that road. One woman we spoke to off camera narrowly escaped that crash that injured 6, and she says she's worried for everyone's safety. And other drivers say they are calling for change to keep this from happening again.
And it's dangerous, especially when you have the high school and the middle school right there, and the kids, they're walking home all the time.
How can you miss that many people standing in the road? You know, it's just awful. They need to really do something about this.
And both the people we spoke to say they urge anyone traveling in that area to slow down and pay attention to prevent more accidents from happening.
And certainly more people need to follow that so that this does not happen. Thank you, Maria. Meanwhile, another person is hurt after being hit by a car on Tobacco Road near Windsor Spring Road. Dispatch says it happened just after noon yesterday in front of a Circle K near a CVS and KJ supermarket. We're still working to learn how hurt the person was. So once we get more details, we will update you. A kid has died while sleeping in their home in Harlem. The Columbia County Coroner's Office says the parent went to check on the child yesterday morning and found the kid not breathing. The child was then taken to the hospital where they were pronounced dead. Police say no criminal intent has been found. It's been a week since Justin Gilstrap was attacked by 3 pit bulls while riding his bike. Now Columbia County officials are explaining why there did not seem to be a follow-up after a dog's owner received a final warning. The county says they did everything they could to patrol the area leading up to the attack. They say it takes multiple calls for the county to act. For the dogs at Burt Baker's address, they attacked a neighbor's Yorkie last January. The dogs were then found a week later roaming the neighborhood, and a final warning was issued. Then in July, they had another complaint. Baker was cited and one of his dogs was impounded. He then paid the fees to get the dogs back, and per state code, in order for the dogs to be impounded for good, they would have to attack a human. When Justin was attacked, the county says they acted when they were able to.
If we were dealing with a situation where we've had dogs that have attacked people in the past and the county did nothing, then we'd be dealing with a different incident. But in this particular case, we had a child that was attacked, and we immediately responded by impounding the animals and issuing 15 citations and turning it over to the sheriff's office, who made an arrest.
Moving forward, the county says they haven't discussed changing or keeping any of their current ordinances when it comes to dogs.